see what happens. Wow! Dude, there's no better
Okay guys, you've been asking for it for weeks now. You want an actual build. Am I dark glasses right now?
Yeah, you're like in between.
That's,
like
we're not doing
like
that. No, you can't do dark glasses. Guys, you've been asking for it, okay? You want a build? We're giving you a build, okay? We're sorry. We have a lot of different builds that are going on, a lot of different projects that we couldn't show you on here. So yeah, the channel's been suffering a little bit. You said it, we've heard it. We want to show you a build. And guess what? Last year, we jumped into a huge endeavor with Cybertrucks, and I know some of you are gonna click away right now like, oh, Cybertruck, they're gross. But guess what? There's still a lot of fun and everything. We did Supercar Ron's Cybertruck.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Cybertrucks.
See all this stuff? Jaime, you're showing them right now. Remember the tracks on the Cybertruck? Remember all the Baja Cybertruck stuff? Well, we've had a ton of people that actually like it. Even Chongo, or Heavy D, he went and got himself a CYBERBEAST. Now we have an old friend, Van Oaks.
From what I understand is you don't watch any of our YouTube videos.
I've seen a couple videos.
Who, he got his CYBERBEAST and he said, guys, I need my CYBERBEAST to look sleek and actually functional as well. One of the things that Van really wanted with this, he saw Shaq's Cybertruck and he really liked how the fenders came out. Excuse me, Jaime, scoot back a little bit. He really liked how the fenders kind of looked the same as the stock, but they actually came out a little wider. So we are putting on these new wheels. The tires, he doesn't want to change them quite yet because these are brand new tires and he's gonna have to wear through them. But when he's done, there'll be the square tires coming out. We're building these fenders and we'll show you the other guy on the other side down what that's looking like. These are going to be a little wider, but he wanted to have this be a sleek armored style. So here on the front, what Jair's been tasked with is making a sleek bumper on the front that incorporates a winch, also has the bull bar, lights, linear lights included in that, the light bars, and then some Baja design lights on it as well. One of the issues that we're running into on the winch is how do we mount that so that it can be functional, so it's not going to rip apart, because if we've watched the videos, feel free to insert Whistling Diesel's video right here, Jaime.
Today we're going to be addressing the fact that the entire Cybertruck frame snaps in half. What? No! The only anchoring points we have is right there and right there. Those are metal, well, they're steel brackets that they're basically holding the electric motors. And yeah, the whole base of the electric motors, and this is where the recovery hitches, or I'm sorry, recovery hooks are attached to. So I'm gonna use that to anchor the winch, but then we have the issue where the winch has to be above this line right here, because we have a sensor right here.
What is this right here?
That's aluminum.
This is just aluminum, but this isn't necessarily, this is not the frame at all.
No.
Okay, so you only have this steel anchor point here, this steel anchor point here. So you're putting a winch in the middle.
I can't put it in the middle because we have a camera right here and we want to keep it functional, like you said earlier. So that camera has to stay in that position right there. So we have to keep that there. So the winch has to be above this line because we have a sensor right here. Then
a sensor's here, camera's here.
So winch has to be right here. We can't have it lower because we have the vents for the cooling system.
Are you going to put the winch in the bull bar opening then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking right here. And so that's where the challenge comes, because you're gonna have a huge amount of leverage when the winch starts to pull from down here. You see, we're talking about 10 inches of
Yeah.
leverage. That times 9,000.
So
That's a lot of torque on those
you're
points.
are you going to be building this out of steel?
Yeah, this is gonna be
Oh.
steel.
Yeah, you've got to use some steel, something really rigid to make sure that that's, because if you're pulling on that 9,000 pounds,
Times 10
you have a
inches.
huge moment. Okay, so the goal of this is to have a sleek but armored look. Okay, so when you think sleek, you're not thinking big, bulky, or anything. It looks purposeful. It's slightly different than what the original design looks like. The fender side, those are going to look great. I'm not worried about those at all. The tires are going to stick out a little bit further. That's going to look awesome. The issue in the front, though, there's not a lot of structure to put a winch onto. So building a big steel bumper that is sleek, that's an issue. Building a big steel bumper that's sleek with a winch in it, that's an even bigger issue. So how do we combine those things?
Well, everybody knows that this old hound dog can run. Yeah, everybody knows that this old hound dog can run. There ain't nothing left for me here. It's safe to say my time has come. So I pack my bags, I'm heading out, rolling down on 61.
Now we're pulling measurements off the old Cybertruck here. We're gonna be designing and building some custom fenders for it, front and rear. You know, 'cause I'm gonna put some big old meaty boys on there. Need a little extra fender for them. Not any of that plastic crap either. We're putting real American iron on there. So yeah, we're just pulling all our measurements. Relatively easy, just for the fact that it's very, very squared in a sense of, it's not like other vehicles where you have curves and stuff to deal with. So it does make for interesting mounting though. I think we'll be actually pulling out some of these bolts and running our mounts into where these bolts are that's holding on whatever this is. The regular fenders, they actually just have pushing retainers that all of these little rectangular slots, and then the circles right here is all pushing retainers for the original one to go on. But obviously, since we're doing it out of metal, not plastic, and it really just, to use a pushing retainer for metal ones just doesn't really make sense. You kind of want it a little more solid mounted, so I think we'll be tying into the actual bolts for that, so keep it all nice and strong.
Cruising down the road in my V8, when I look at my watch, man, I'm running late. I put the pedal down, man, I'm really flying. What should I see as we're driving down? A pretty little thing gave a wink and a smile. I thought I said, no, really ain't my style. I pulled in, I said, what's your name? She pops a bubble gum and says, I'm Mary Jane. I said, listen, MJ, I'm gonna treat you right. I'm gonna take you to a rock and roll show tonight. She said, is that so? And I say, yes, ma'am. Oh, did I forget to mention that in the band?
Hiram! Hiram! I got something for you. You know what it is? No, that's not a knife. This is a knife.
It's gotta be the worst knife I ever seen in my life.
Just give me a second, Hiram. Just give me a second. Whoa. Easy, Hansel. Hiram.
Only you would have used a knife.
Look. We got Baja Designs, my friend. So what do we got here?
It's a light bar. It doesn't come with the shape that we need it. The good thing about this light bar is like you can adjust the shape that you want. So we are trying to match the round shape on the Cybertruck with this bumper.
You just like,
Bent it.
did you just break it?
No, I didn't.
What?
But I think it's gonna fit perfect. Yeah, like I said, you need to find the perfect angle for this. They're gonna sit right there.
Broke it. You see that?
You broke it.
Already.
Check this out. This is sick. So Van's Tesla is in here, the beast. Right now we're working on widening out the fenders. As you see, the front driver's side is already pretty much done. They've designed the really cool fender to make a wide body look to it, over the wheels. They've even cut holes for the cameras to go in so you don't lose any of your cameras or your sensors. And back here, currently working on design to be able to incorporate your charging port. Under there's how you charge it, how you keep life inside these electric vehicles. And so Dallin is designing something to be able to incorporate that door and yet still put the fender on and have all the sensors and cameras and all the fun stuff. The cool thing is up front. They've now tied in a new, beefier steel frame to the unibody that will hold a winch. Yeah, a winch in your front, okay? You're gonna have a battery right here. You'll have your winch in the middle. The winch will then run out through a custom bumper that they've designed, which is also pretty sick. You've seen it. But then you'll have a winch in your front, battery to charge the winch, and a light bar on your bumper, and everything will close and look completely factory. Sexy McSexty. I don't even know if that's a thing, but it looks good. If you need a bumper, if you need a front winch, if you need a wide body fender for your Tesla Beast, I would call Caleb or Iram. You can call me, but I'm just gonna call them too. So anyway, hit up this email right here if you need any parts for your Tesla, because it looks pretty sick.
Today's the day. We're just a few steps away to button up everything.
Okay, so the whole point was we wanted to take these fenders, just make it a little wider, not change dramatically the design of it. We've done that on a couple other Cybertrucks, but we just wanted to make it simple. So, close your eyes, close them, Jaime, and boom. Look at that fender. It is well over well over a inch wider there. All this tapers down to meet up with the new bumper in the front, but also tapers down to meet up with the running bar there on the side. And our camera, come look at the pocket. We don't want to lose functionality of the pocket. Look at that. That really, I mean, the powder coat and everything, that turned out awesome. Awesome. ¿Dónde lo viste? Where'd you see it? ¿Dónde lo viste? That's freaking sick. It's still on fire underneath, just so you know.
What?
Still on fire underneath.
Okay, good. Ah, come on, it's not exploding on me.
Push the sides.
¿Ya? No hemos picado nada, pero
Hold on.
All right, guys, it's the moment of truth. It's the moment you've all been waiting for, and it's definitely the moment the van's been waiting for. He just showed up. We've got the Cybertruck out back. Caleb's hiding it. He can drive around. It's gonna be an epic reveal. The van also has to get to the airport in like, I think half an hour, so we gotta be quick. So what you're gonna wanna do is pay close attention, because we're gonna go fast. The van's face is gonna show everything you wanna see.
Hey, old buddy, old pal. What's up, big guy? How you been? How you doing this time?
Have you seen anything? Have you looked at the cameras on your Tesla?
Nothing.
You didn't
I have
peek?
seen nothing.
I would have
Nothing at all.
peeked. Tell me what your thoughts were. What was your vision when you gave it to us in the first place, and what you expect to see right now?
The different. I know Iram and I trust him, and I told them, hey, I want this bumper, I want this stuff, blah blah blah, but it's all just bolt on. And Iram said, I can make you one way better. And I said, let's go.
It's just my brain associates Jesse and Arizona.
I know, right?
Come on. All right, safe. Oh,
Doing the thing. Where'd
sorry.
it go?
We lost it.
Where'd it go?
All right, so from what I heard, you needed some wider fenders.
Wider
You'll cover
fenders.
those big beefy tires you
Yep.
put on there.
Yep.
So first things first is they took off the stock fenders.
Yep.
But they wanted to keep the stock sensors, stock cameras, and everything, so you had to keep the stock look. They're actually 2 inches wider and about 2 inches taller as
Those
well.
are 2 inches wider? That's sick.
Yeah, so
They
come out
look
quite a bit.
exactly like
They
the
do,
regular ones.
You hold the stock ones up, and they do look just like it, but they come out like this much farther.
Dig it.
So just enough to cover your wheels and probably keep the spray the mud off,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we do some off-roading.
Of course.
Now this is the part you really wanted. The bumper, the custom front bumper.
Yes.
The boys put a lot of hours into it. Feast your eyes
Yes.
on your new beefy bumper.
Gang, boy. Gang. It is. I'm curious to see how this whole thing functions.
Oh, you saw the winch already!
Of course I saw that was the whole issue with it, was like, how are we gonna do this with the winch? How are we gonna do this?
Junk in the frunk, my friend. You have your whole winch set up in your frunk with battery, and you still have space for your book bags, for your Lunchables, whatever you want to put in here.
Sick.
And it's hidden. It's like
amazing.
a hidden gem. You'd never
Look at
know.
it. It's all in the details, people. It's all in the
All the
details.
See, you're a detail guy.
I'm a detail
That's what I told
guy.
him.
Custom, baby.
And it doesn't matter if it's daytime or nighttime, because now you got Baja Design light bar right there that
Yeah.
matches your bumper perfectly.
Dig it.
And that's
Dig
one of
it.
the best light bars out there.
That's perfect.
perfect. Love that.
Subtle.
They.
Hey.
This is Iram.
Hey.
This is all Iram on this.
I counted on you. You came through, brother.
It's my team, man.
You came through.
It's my team.
There's one other thing you didn't ask for on this, but we decided we need to throw it in. Should we get it for
Yeah,
him?
let's go grab it.
Let's go grab it.
Why wouldn't you want a flamethrower?
Now with every build here at Sparks Motors, we give away a free flamethrower. Backpack not included. Backpack separate.
And we set up Frank in the corner, so we want you to go take it for a ride.
I get a flame, Frank?
Go flame
I
Frank.
get a flame him?
Yep.
Bro. I never flamed anybody before.
That makes 2 of us.
Wow! Dude, there's no better Yeah! His face is melting. It's actually melting.
Oh man, dude, Richard, what'd you do?
This is so awesome. This thing is sweet.
Melting. What is that made of?
That's napalm now.
Oh, good.
Gas and styrofoam that's full on napalm.
See you later, head.
So what are we doing?
Putting out a fire first. Okay, check. Now it's time to test the winch. We don't really need to test it, but basically we want to show Van the capabilities of his junk in the front.
That turns it to free spool.
Yeah.
Got it. Pull it out.
Pull it out, hook it on, you're good to go.
Don't worry, I'll save you.
Go ahead, I'm not scared. Yeah. Beefy boy! Pretty rad, right? Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Tesla has been delivered. And expectations met?
Always, Matt. Always, Matt. You know I love you, buddy.
Love you too, man.
Thank you, guys. Thank
have
you,
you back.
guys. Appreciate your help.
Flame safely, okay?
I have no guarantees. No promises.
And hey, you. If you need a build done, if you want your Tesla to look cool, if you got something else, and you could use a flamethrower, now every build comes with a flamethrower. First guy to get one.
Bad deal.
It's a good deal, right?
That's a good deal. Everybody needs a flamethrower. Get yourself a flamethrower.
Yeah. Or just bring in your build that you want to get done anyway. You're going to get a flamethrower for free. Right, Caleb? See?
Yeah, rock and roll, baby!
Woo! This Tesla is hot.
Baby.
It's hot, right?
Hot, baby.
Another satisfied customer. Satisfied.
Everybody's satisfied with a flamethrower, baby. Cannot like a flamethrower.
Yes!
Let's go.